telling them, do right here, and then you lost here, that's not going to be sure. Okay.
Are you looking forward to this, sir?
I'm always looking forward to whenever money is to be raised, something be done, making people fitter as well. It's a wonderful thing Ahmadiyya Muslim Association is doing for Waltham Forest.
Thank you very much, sir.
And we like to repeat this in Redbridge at some time as well.
Everybody behind this line, please. Come on, everybody. Please go. Next announcement, yeah. Please do speak to one of our marshals, but if it's an emergency, please go ahead and dial the emergency services. Just to let you know, under 12s should...
Good morning, everybody. Thank you for turning out today to support my charity appeal, which, as you probably know, is raising money to support the bowel cancer care unit at Whipps Cross Hospital. The work that they do is very, very important to all of us. 2 years ago, they treated me very successfully. I'm here today because of the work that they did, and this is an opportunity to help to repay them. So I thank you all for giving us that support. This has been a troublesome week, and we will talk about that in a moment again. It's been a troublesome week for London. It's been a troublesome week for communities all across London. Today shows the solidarity that we have between communities. The charity Walk for Peace, showing love for all and hatred for none, is an excellent, excellent way of showing the world that we can all live and work together in a spirit of patience, understanding and tolerance. And I thank you all again, as I say, for that support. Thank you. I wish you well. I have a chest infection, I have to tell you, so I'm not actually walking with you, but I shall see you at the halfway stage and back here later. So we will be starting shortly, but once again, thank you very much indeed. And I should add, not only thank you for coming out and supporting it, but can I just say a warm welcome to my good friend Gurdil Brahma, the Mayor of Redbridge, who has come along this morning to support Waltham Forest Walk for Peace. And I'm delighted to say that whilst I won't be walking, he and the Mayoress will be. So if he tires along the way, give him a little shove. Thank you all. I'll start the walk in a moment, but there are a couple of other announcements before then. Thank you.
May peace and blessing of Allah be upon you all. I welcome you all on behalf of Ahmadiyya Muslim community, whose Elders Association is arranging this walk with the collaboration of the worshipful Mayor of Waltham Forest, Councillor Peter Harrington. The money we are going to raise here, he has suggested for the cancer, the bowel cancer research unit in Whipps Cross Hospital. But before I say a few words on this walk, I would like to express my deepest sorrow for the incident which took place last Wednesday at Westminster. Unfortunately, due to that incident, a number of people lost their lives, including PC Keith Palmer. He was on duty there unarmed at the gate of House of Parliament, where he was stabbed to death. This kind of act is not accepted by the community at all. So we offer our we express our sympathies to the families of those who lost their lives and pray for the bereaved families that may Allah the Almighty grant them strength and patience to bear this irreparable loss. Our community believes in love for all and hatred for none. And you might have seen these posters in the gathering after that incident in the central London. So I strongly condemned on behalf of our community this act of heinous crime, and I assure you that our community does not have any kind of connection with these kind of things. These handful of people who either do not have any knowledge of Islam or a very little knowledge of Islam, they carry out these kind of things, which has nothing to do with the community at all. As a mark of respect, we would like to observe 1 minute silence, so I kindly request you to please be with me. Thank you very much. Thank you. Our community is organizing these kind of charity walks for the last around 30 years. And so far we have collected hundreds and thousands of pounds and given to the local and national charities. And this is one of them. I hope the people who have come to participate in that, they have collected good money to give it to the mayor appeal. And I assure you that every penny we collect here, that will go to this charity walk, to the appeal of the mayor. All other expenses which are incurring are paid by the community itself. So you will be having a food and other expenses which have been incurred, they have been borne by the community itself. Our national charity walk is going to take place on 14th of May in Dockland, 1000 Dockland, 1000 on 14th of May. I will request you all to kindly come and participate and try to raise as much money as you can. The target which is we have this year is probably over 500,000. It's a 500,000. Over 500,000. Last year we collected around 500,000 and we distributed to the local charities and all that. It's a very good cause. In fact, the purpose of life of a human mentioned in the Holy Quran is there are two reasons why the human being were created. One, to recognize the Creator, and the second one, to serve the humanity. So this act which we are doing is the one we are doing. It relates to that. So I request you once again to kindly come on that day as well and try to raise money as much as you can. It is customary in Islam that we start with our function with a silent prayer. Our guests who are here, they are most welcome to join us in their own way if they want to. So I will request you to kindly join me in the silent prayer and then we will start the walk. Please join me in the silent prayer.
الله من الشيطان الرجيم بسم الله الرحمن الرحيم واعبدوا الله ولا تشركوا به شيئا
3, 2, 1,
واعبدوا الله ولا تشركوا تشركوا به شيئا وبالوالدين إحسانا وبذي القربى واليتامى والمساكين والجار ذي القربى والجار الجنب والصاحب بالجنب وابن السبيل وما ملكت أيمانكم إن الله لا يحب من كان مختالا فخورا. The translation of the verse I have just recited is as follows. I seek refuge by Allah from Satan the accursed. In the name of Allah, most gracious, ever merciful. And worship Allah and associate not with Him. And show kindness to parents and to kindred and orphans and the needy and to the neighbor, that is kinsman, and the neighbor, that is a stranger, and the companion by your side, and the wayfarer, and those whom your right hand possesses. Surely Allah loves not the proud and the boastful. Thank you.
Now he is with me at the moment. On my right hand side is Dr. Salim Shahid. He is the president of the Ahmadiyya Muslim Association, Wafat. So can I request Dr. Sahib for a vote of thanks, please?
Assalamu alaikum. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. I think it's not working. Assalamu alaikum rahmatullah. May Allah's mercy on you. I would like to thank you, all the participants who have joined us in this mayoral charity walk. Mayoral charity walk today. It was a lovely weekend, and I hope all of us enjoyed this walk. I would like to thank you also, our respectful mayors of Waltham Forest, who for his great support for this walk, and also Mayor of Redbridge, who joined us for this walk. Thank you so much. I hope that all of you enjoyed this walk very much because of the lovely weather and the gathering. This, as you know, this charity walk was organized by Ahmadiyya Muslim Elder Association. Our association has been established in Waltham Forest for a long time. This is just a small branch. Otherwise, our organization is international and in more than 200 countries as such. So we are holding another walk, which is at the national level. It will be held in Newham area in Dockland on 14th of the May. This is an annual walk. It was organized in May last year also, very well attended. I would like to invite all of you, please join us and attend and walk with us on the day, and also collect money for the charities which we support. Again, at the end, I would like to thank all of you to join us on this lovely day for this walk. Thank you so much.
Yeah, thank you, Dr. Sahib. Thank you, Jazakallah. Right, okay, like Dr. Sahib mentioned that we have with us the mayor of Redbridge Council, Burma. So can I request Mr. Burma to say a few words as well, and he would like us to join us one of his walk as well. So please.
working?
Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, right.
This one working?
I think this is working, so you have to.
Assalamu alaikum. It was a wonderful walk, wasn't it? You all enjoyed it? Yes. It's nice to be together. Listen, as the Mayor of Redbridge, something I've been trying to do is to bring different communities together. If we stand together and work in partnership, we can achieve a lot more. So one of my themes always has been, how can we bring different faith people, different communities, different customs, different cultures together? Because being human being is far more important. We're all human beings, belong to one race. Therefore, working together is fun and we can achieve a lot more. I admire the way you work, Ahmadiyya Muslim Association, the way you raise funds, the way you get together. There's a lot of cohesion, togetherness, and you're achieving a lot more. I admire that one. For the hard work you've done, and I've been to the walk in Stratford as well, in Building 1000, and I'll be going in May as well. Can I ask you to put your hand together for the work you're doing yourself? Listen, I know you had a run, you've been running, a bit better than that. Come on. Listen, when we achieve something, we need to appreciate we're achieving something. You are achieving a lot of things. So you should be proud of yourself, proud of the association you represent. Because that's important for somebody like me to come along and say, you're doing a wonderful work, which is important. Now, can I just invite you next week in the theme that I've mentioned to you, getting communities together. I'm also having a fun run, Mayor's Family Fun Run. That is the family and the fun together. We got a lot of things afterward as well. That is in Ilford Town Hall. We're starting at 9 a.m. It's 5K run. And that is also to raise funds as well. It's a charitable thing, but that's what we're trying to do. And the main purpose behind is we're inviting people from different communities to come together. When they come together, there'll be more trust. They will talk to one another. There'll be better understanding. When there's better understanding, it becomes one community. And that is my message for a long time has been one community, one borough. We can look at one London. So therefore, let us be together as human race. So can I invite you to that one? It's next Sunday. It starts at 9 a.m. So if you come a bit before, you can register. There'll be people there to do that one. And I've given some leaflets which you can maybe tell other people on the website, register on the website. You want to mention that one? The other one, the second one, I'll give you. The second one is, I'm also having a Seva Day. Now, since we are majority Asian, do you know what Seva Day is? The word Seva. Anybody knows? Absolutely. Is service to community. That one I got on the 9th of April. What we're doing that day is planting trees, clearing litter, clearing lakes, and also painting bridges as well. Just to make sure we take pride in our borough, in our streets, where we live. So I invite you to that one as well, to come as volunteer, so we can make a real difference. So don't forget, next week, I should be obliged if you can all join me next week at the Ilford and Redbridge Town Hall. So thank you for inviting me today. I enjoyed the run. Unfortunately, my colleague got a bit of a blister, and he's looking for a nurse at the moment. So if there's a nurse around there, he shall be grateful. Other than that, enjoy the day. It's a wonderful day, a nice day. And again, thank you for inviting me. And thank you, Peter. And I'm sure the money raised will be really beneficial to the charity he's supporting. Thank you.
Thank you, Mr. Mayor, Mayor of Redbridge, Mr. Obama. Now, finally, a request before we do the silent prayer and serve the food. The Mayor of Waltham Forest, Councillor Peter Harrington. So, can I request Peter? Can you say a few words?
Thank you very much indeed, everybody. And once again, can I say to the local mosque and to the Ahmadiyya Elders Association, a very, very big thank you for organising today and helping me raise money for Wicks Cross. Thank you. I'm not walking today, as I said earlier, because I do have a chest infection, and the Mayoress, on pain of death, banned me from walking because we are going on a trip with the London Mayors Association to Athens later in the week. And sadly, that also means that I am not going to be able to join the Redbridge Fun Run next week, because 9 o'clock next Sunday morning is a bit early, having probably got home from Heathrow at about 1 o'clock in the morning. So I shall miss that, unfortunately. But I am delighted to say that because of the way that your main charity walk at Newham, it was slightly later last year, I think, or is either slightly earlier this year. So I get the great benefit of having two of your major charity walks for peace in my mayoral year. So I shall be almost celebrating the end of my year with another visit to you down in Newham, and therefore I look forward to visiting you all down there. And I will make this promise to you now, that as I was unable to do today's walk, I will join the walk in Newham and do it all. And that again will be raising money as a charity for the Mayor's appeal. Thank you. Let's just say that, you know, this has, as we said earlier, been a difficult week for the communities right across London. But there are three slogans that come to mind which epitomise the cohesion that we have here in Waltham Forest, particularly, I would obviously say that, but across the whole of East London and London itself. The first of those that come to mind clearly is your own slogan for the Ahmadi community: love for all, hatred for none. That echoes the slogan, the motto of Waltham Forest, which I am, as a very, very proud ex-pupil of William Morris School, which you all walk past today because it's by the mosque. William Morris was the author of the motto of Waltham Forest. And the motto of Waltham Forest, which I am proud to carry with me every time I wear this badge, is fellowship is life. That's the short version. If you had looked over your shoulder as you walked past the town hall, you would have seen the full version emblazoned across the top of our assembly hall. And the full motto is fellowship is life, and the lack of fellowship is death. I think, again, with the events this week, we can all understand that sentiment that was written 160 years ago, nearly, I think. And finally, just to say that, as the Mayor of Waltham Forest, my slogan for this year, my theme for this year, is bringing the communities together, as Mayor Rama has said about Redbridge. My motto for this year was 3 words, very simply: patience, understanding, and tolerance. That is what gets us through. And for those of you that haven't experienced it before, patience, understanding, and tolerance we can condense down into the first letters, which is P-U-T, the word put. And in the way that many faiths do in their meetings. When they express peace to each other, we can express patience, understanding and tolerance. And I'll ask you to do it now by extending your hand to someone on your table. Put your hand out and say, put it there, put it there. Patience, understanding and tolerance for all. Thank you very much indeed.
Thank you, Peter. It's a brilliant idea put. Yeah, it's a nice word. Thank you very much. Okay, can I finally request our regional president, Mirza Fazlur Rahman Sahab, who is very kindly joining us for this walk as well, to lead us in a silent prayer, and then we'll serve the food. The regional Rabbi Sahab, Arif Khan Sahab.
Please join me in silent prayer. Amen.